All right, so we're here today at 1433 East 12th Street. And I've got the owner's dog here who's just a lover for sure. Very sweet. But we're interested mainly in just walking through the house. So we're going to do that pretty quick and not take too long. The dog is going to escort us, as you can see, as we go through here. So first thing I want you to know right away is that the house does definitely need some work. It has had some work done, but it definitely needs more work. And so when you come in here, you have to expect to be planning on putting some money into this house. That's basically what's going to happen. Living room is about 18 feet by 14 feet across. You've got what used to be a fireplace here, but it's been walled in. And now it's just like a stone wall feature. The electric panel is in the living room. And it looks like it's a D-square panel, so no problems with recalls or anything on that. Ceiling height is 8-foot ceilings. You have a ceiling fan in the living room, and then from the living room you've got a couple of doors on one side and a door on the opposite, probably going to bedrooms. So here's the bedroom. Oh wait, is this a bedroom? Let's see what we have here. Maybe this is a bedroom. It's about bedroom size, and it has a closet, so I guess you could call it a bedroom. And it goes back into a secondary bedroom with an interesting ceiling feature, small ceiling fan, and then another little closet back here in the corner. So this is one of the nice things about this. You know, what used to happen is the day that this home was built, people would want to have a second room for their infants and their small children that would be right off of the main bedroom. That's why. People would have that second room off of their main bedroom so that they could have their baby right there and make it very easy without having to go down the hallway. You see what you learn when you've been in the business for a while. And anyway, those two bedrooms are, each one is about 14 by 14 or maybe 16 by 16. Each one has a small closet, so that's okay. The restroom, I think there's only one restroom in the house. Tile floors with some kind of a closet here. Got to be careful. Watch the door. Hinges were not attached. I didn't realize it. So your linen closet is right there. Tile floors. Looks like the tile probably needs to be grouted. It's not done yet. And you know what happens when a tile floor sits for a while? The mortar underneath might get loose. So I would actually say, check to make sure these tiles are in good solid shape before you grout them. Pop up the ones that are loose, scrape that down, and then put some new mortar down here. I can't tell what you've got for the window because it's covered, but it does not look opaque. So I would also suggest, this is a bathroom. You probably don't want your neighbors looking at it yet, so get yourself an opaque window to put in there. Flush mount light and a vent for the AC. That door keeps falling. You know what? I don't know why people do this, but the builder put a lowered ceiling in where the shower goes. And why? It makes it feel like you're showering in a box. I just hate that. So, but it happens, and the thing is, there's probably nothing up there. It's just a feature, quote. To me, it's, something that needs to be removed in the ceiling, get to appropriate heights. But maybe they were shorter then, right? And people didn't care so much, but I do. So we have white tile surround in the tub. All the tile looks like it's in good shape. The grout needs a little cleanup on the tub itself, but the tub, which is a porcelain tub, also looks like it's in good shape. I think with just a little cleanup, you could probably get this back the way it belongs. Now, the only thing is you need to actually get into the wall and take care of that valve and that faucet. And that's going to require, probably since this is an exterior wall, some work from the tub side of things. All right, so we're going to just take a quick peek across the hall here. At the bedroom. Now, this is an interesting thing. You'll notice we've got an 8-foot ceiling here, but here in this room we have 10-foot ceilings. So that probably means, and the owner's telling me that the ceilings were originally 10 feet, and I believe that. So that makes me wonder why they dropped these ceilings down. Maybe there was a problem with, once upon a time, with the roof, and we had some leaking,
Yes.
and then they had to put that lower ceiling in there to cover up some problems. But
Brand new.
yeah, okay, so this room is about 12 by 11, or maybe, pardon me, 14 by 11, with a single door closet that is, it's about 30 inches deep and about 48 inches, or maybe 60 inches across, which is big enough for a secondary bedroom. It does have a ceiling fan. You do have your heater vent there in the ceiling. It's the same kind of flooring that's in the rest of the house, which, you know, this is not LVP, which is what you see mostly. This is kind of a Pergo type floor that has a coating over the top of a fiberboard. So we're coming into the kitchen. Flush mount lights in the kitchen, and the kitchen is nice and big and spacious. Some shelves here beside the range, little white range, and the cabinets have all been painted. Now these are the original cabinets here that we're looking at. And he says he's got some lights underneath. Okay, that's nice. So we've got some lights underneath. You've got some glass cabinet doors, which I love. Really nice feature as far as your kitchen goes. The cabinets have all of the exterior hinges, the brass colored ones, and brass pulls, as you can see here. These kind of hinges are not very popular these days, and if you don't like them, it's not very hard to put the hidden hinges in here, even if it's the original doors that you're hanging them on. Countertop is a tile countertop, which used to be very popular. Not my favorite, really, because what happens is when you're cooking, things spill on the top of that, and it's much harder to get it out of the grout lines. It's harder to keep it clean, but they do look nice when they're kept up. It's just a trick, I guess. How much do you want to mess with it? You have the 6-pane windows in the kitchen, and looks like the windows are painted shut. You have a latch here to lock this guy, but this window doesn't have any of the pieces that it would need to actually move up and down like it should. And as you can see right here, it's definitely been painted enough times that it probably will never open again, short of something with a large blunt object hitting it a few times to get it to loosen up.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, and there's things you can do with that. The nice thing is the window is right over the sink. So if you're washing dishes, and you can see that we don't have a dishwasher in here, so if you're washing dishes, at least you've got a little view to look out at and have something, to kind of occupy your mind. We're not going to go out the back door. I am assuming that's what this is, the back door. But we will take a quick peek. Okay, actually, this goes out into the laundry area by the look of it. Yeah, so this is like an area that you could turn into a screen porch if you wanted. The washer dryer hookups are against that back wall, and you can see this is the original paneling. This is the original paneling on the side of the house. So this is an add-on here. Another way you can tell is by all of the electrical is attached actually to the ceiling for the lights. So this is not original, but that's okay. So you have a plenty of space. Oh, and lots of new floors here. I guess the owner's saying that this floors and the tile here all come with the property. If you're interested in purchasing this, he'll throw in the flooring there for you. Needs some paint, but that's okay. Probably some work on the windows, that's okay. And like I said, without too much trouble, you could actually pull out these panels and this glass and put in some screens in there so you'd have a little screen porch, which would be nice. We'll go out the back on a different day, but for right now, I just want to say, this is about maybe 8 feet, so there's big enough, it's easily big enough for 2 full-size appliances back in that back corner, and maybe 20 or 25 feet from that back end to where this door is here that I'm standing in. So really nice and big laundry room. Lots of room for storage, and as you can see, you know, easy to run a clothesline so you can hang stuff up without actually using the dryer. Save yourself a little money. Right. It doesn't make sense, you know, to spend the money if you don't have to. So this is, once again, 1433 East 12th Street. And this is J. Frederick Smith. We're walking through this property. Probably don't have anything more really to explain as far as the layout of the house goes. But of course, you can always call me if you have questions, and I'd be happy to answer. And I sure appreciate the owner spending the time to kind of walk us through that. Thank you so much. And especially the dog, because without him or her, pardon me, we would not have the same joyful experience. Him. It's a him. Aren't you? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, he's a rowdy him, too. Yes, I see that rowdiness. Oh. Okay, pup. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for walking through the house.